Look, the way you choose to consume your media, well, it can matter a lot. You can go all the way from just watching everything on your phone to spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on like an OLED TV. But oftentimes, one of the ways that is forgotten is a projector. The projector space right now, it is exploding. And I think it's because most people are realizing that you can get a ton of bang for your buck and get a really good viewing experience. And well, that's why a company like Nebula reached out and wanted to sponsor this video, because they just released something that I've never seen before. It's this, the Nebula P1. When considering buying a projector, often the number one thing you think of is how does the image look, which makes sense. But these days, another really important thing to consider is how does it actually sound? What this is giving you that we haven't really seen before is the world's first portable projector with detachable speakers. And while this is a bigger deal than you may think. Okay, there's a lot to talk about with this system, but let's just cut to the chase. The detachable speakers. They sit right here up top, and with one click, I pop them off, and now these speakers are wirelessly connected to the projector so that whatever I'm watching, well, the sound is coming from these. And there's a few reasons why this is a huge deal. Typically, when you have a portable projector like this that has a speaker built in, well, wherever you place the projector is where the sound is going to be coming from, because that's just how projectors work. But because of that, depending on where you need the image, the projector might be in kind of a horrible position when it comes to sound. Well, this is looking to solve that problem, because now I can take these speakers and place them, well, anywhere, depending on the situation. So if I'm, let's say, watching a movie and I want the best sound experience, well, I can take both of these speakers, both the right channel and the left channel, and place them next to the image. And this is giving me a 2-channel Dolby surround. So I'm getting that stereo audio with real separation because it's not just in one spot. These are 2 separate speakers. And this really enhances the way a movie sounds on a portable projector like this. And it's crazy how much audio affects the viewing experience. You think it's all about just the image, which is great here, and I'll talk about in a second. But no, audio has a huge impact on that as well. And this just lets you have that flexibility that really elevates the sound. But because this is portable and you can use it in different areas, well, another way to use this is, I don't know, let's say you're having a party, you could place these speakers different areas of the room and it will transmit that audio. So you kind of have a more room filling sound. Plus, having it in this configuration means that if you're doing something like gaming, well, now you have more accurate placement of what's going on in the game, which just hopefully will let you perform better in it. And I've already mentioned some of the benefits of doing it this way, but you also get things like better frequency separations because these are separate speakers. They're not competing with each other in the same chassis, so you actually get better audio and you get that better separation. So if you want to move the speakers really far away, you can do that. If you want to have them close together, you can do that too. You really get that flexibility that you just simply can't get if it's built into the projector itself. Now, in terms of sound quality, this is a 20-watt speaker system, so you get 10 watts for each speaker. So you get decent bass, and you know what, just listen to what it sounds like. Here's a little sample. So yeah, this is definitely the star of the show here, and it's surprising how big of a difference this, feature makes. And it's something that I hope we see in a lot of other products because it actually is game changing. Now, audio is very important, but this is still a projector first and foremost. So how does it look? Well, this is a 1080p projector. It gives you 650 ANSI lumens, so it's relatively bright and gives you a great image. But because this is portable and meant to be easy, well, it has a bunch of features built in that make that possible. The first one that you'll notice right up front is that this is on a gimbal, so it's actually able to move. And so when you're setting this up, you just flip down the 130-degree gimbal to whatever position you want, and this lets you place the projector, well, really anywhere, including the ceiling. And this just makes it so much easier to actually set this up because you don't have to, stack all these weird books or anything. You just point the projector where you want it to go, and that's about it. Now, what helps in allowing this to be so simple is the IEA 4.0 system. So this is what is allowing it to calibrate to your space. So this includes autofocus, auto keystone, aligning the image. That's all built in here. And it's also super fast to turn on and set up. So you just kind of set it up and it's ready to go. So you can see the process here. I set the projector down, flip the gimbal, and point the projector at the wall, turn it on, and now it instantly autofocuses. It does auto keystone so that the image is straight and actually square. And it even has obstacle avoidance, so if there's a plant or something like that in the way, it can detect that and shrink the image out of the way so that you're not missing any of the content. Now, in terms of image quality, this is using the Nebula Master Image Engine, and so you're getting vibrant colors, great contrast, and the image just overall looks really solid. Of course, this is going to depend on your room and environment, but what Nebula is really trying to achieve here is that you get the best image possible wherever you set this up. And overall in my use, it does a good job at that. Some of the things that help achieve this are, for instance, the metal casing for the projector itself. So that means it gets better thermals, better cooling, which lets it both run better and run for longer. So you can use this for years and years. It's IP33 dust and splash resistant. So since it is portable, if you take it outside, you don't really have to worry about it. It will stand up to the elements. It's got a lens cover built in. It's been drop tested for durability. I mean, this really is the ultimate portable projector. So the hardware is great, but what are you actually watching? That's where the software comes in. This is using Google TV, so it's really like any other Google TV experience you've had, including Netflix, if that's something you care about. I've used Google TV for years, both on projectors like this or just as standalone devices or built into TVs themselves. Google TV is a solid platform, and if you have a Google account already, which most of us already do, let's be honest, well, you can just set it up super easily and you're off and running with all of your apps, all of your media. It's a good choice, and I'm glad that this is what they continue to use. And luckily these days you can watch pretty much everything you want. For me, I'm a big Apple TV fan, so I can just download that app and watch it here. But really any service you can think of, it's got it here as well. But this also has HDMI built in, so if you want to plug in your own media, easily can do that as well. But if you want it to be even easier, you can just cast right from your phone, which is very helpful. I actually use that a lot. And you can control everything from your phone as well, because Nebula has their Nebula Connect app. So that's where you can control everything you need from your phone. So yeah, when it comes to a portable projector, this has pretty much everything you need right in one spot. And I use projectors like this actually a surprising amount. It's nice to have everything built in and you can just take it with you and set it up on the fly. So I've used this multiple times when hanging out with friends. We watch a show together every week and we just set up the projector so we have a nice big image that we can all enjoy together. Or when we go camping and off-roading, we take a projector with us so that we can enjoy a movie when the sun goes down and we don't want to go to bed quite yet. And it's fall right now, so the weather is getting a little cooler, but when the weather is nice, you can just, set up a movie night in the backyard. You can watch with friends, like I mentioned, or just have a movie night with yourself. Whatever you want to do, a portable projector like this gives you all that flexibility. And now it has great sound, great image, and the software to go along with it. It's pretty much the whole package. So if you want to check this out and pick one up for yourself, right now is the perfect time because there is a 1-month early bird offer going on. I'll leave all the details down below in the description, so go check out the link. That's the best price you're gonna get. Check it out and get your media going strong.